What's going on? It's your boy Al, the electrician, aka Brother Al, and I'm back with another one. Hey, and I'm talking about this time about these drones that we've been seeing, or people have been seeing and reporting and recording. All right, and it's kind of making its way into mainstream media. A lot of people not really talking about it like that for real right now, but it is slowly starting to become a mainstream story. And the question that everybody wants to know is, well, what are these things and who's flying them, right? And the quickest, easiest answer for real right now is we don't know. We simply don't know. We don't know if it's the Iranians. We don't know if it's the Chinese, the Russians. We don't know if it's us. We don't know if it's some hobbyists, some drone enthusiasts that's just flying a bunch of drones at night with a bunch of other enthusiasts. All right, but here's what we do know. We do know that they're coming onto land from the east, out of the from the direction of the sea, of the ocean. All right, so they're coming from the direction of the Atlantic Ocean, flying west over New Jersey and over parts of New York. Okay, northern New Jersey and New York. All right, so we know that much. But the thing is, we just don't know who's flying them, right? But we do know, what we do know is that they're flying from the ocean over west into the mainland United States. All right. What we do know is that they are these stealth. Well, we do know that they fly with the lights on, but there's reports of once they've noticed that they've been spotted, that they kind of turn lights off. They they go dark. They cut the lights off, and they even kind of like go away. Like they'll fly away. They'll start peeling back. Um, there was a report of a man who claims that he flew, well, once he saw these drones, he flew his own drone to go ahead and like kind of get close to it. I guess I don't know if his drone had a camera on it or not, but he flew his drone up towards the other drone. And once his drone got closer towards the other one, now mind you, he said that he had a fully charged battery. And once his drone got close to that other drone, his drone fell out the sky. And he went over to he's like, what? Like, this is kind of crazy. My battery's fully charged. Why would it just die and drop out the sky like that? So he went over to his drone and saw that his battery power was zapped from his drone. So, if this story is true, then we know that these drones have some type of capabilities to where if any adversary or any other drone that is that it doesn't have a working relationship with, I guess, so to say, um, that it can zap power from these batteries that these other drones have. So there's some really weird stuff going on. Um, so if I had to pinpoint and say who it is, my first bet would be that I would have to say that now I'm not talking about mistaken drone people that like, because one I saw one video, it looks like a small aircraft, it looks like a private jet. You can see the wings, the tail, the tail wings. It looks like a private jet. So a lot there's been a lot of mistaken identity with people are looking like, oh, that's a drone. No, you idiot, that's an airplane. Okay, so but I'm talking about legitimate drones, legitimate actual drones that people are seeing. I believe that if I had to put my money on it, I would have to say that it's the United States of America doing some type of military testing. All right, if this was a foreign adversary, um, it would have. Well, the thing about drones is they're so small that they're hard to pick up on radar, and the drones that are flying out there that even local police have been saying local police in the area have been saying that these drones are not emitting any radio signals, so they don't have any type of. If they do have communication with something else, they're not communicating through radio signals. So they're not using satellite, they're not using cell phone towers, they're not using any type of Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Excuse me, Wi-Fi, none of that. All right, so they're flying like this. I don't know how they communicate through something else. If they are communicating, it's some type of technology that we're not up to speed yet, because all of the types of communication that we have today are all based off of radio waves. Okay, um, if it's through the air communication, obviously something flying can't have a wired communication to something else. It has to have a through the air um, communication method, and the only communication methods that we have today in the mainstream that we know of, known technologies, is radio, some type of radio wave, Bluetooth, cell phones, all of that is radio. It's just nothing but different frequencies of radio waves, and these drones are not using that. All right, so and also there's been talk of some mothership. Um, and so that we know that they're coming from the ocean. I don't think that there's a mothership hovering over the ocean with a big drone ship that lets out other drones. I believe that this mothership that they're coming from is under the water. I believe that these drones have some type of ability to where they can go underneath of the water and fly up out of it. I believe that they're waterproof, that they can go underwater, and then they can come on out. Either they're coming out of some type of submarine or a mothership in international waters, and then they're flying into U.S. over the U.S. waters, into U.S. airspace over U.S. mainland. So that's what I believe. Um, I do think that it's us, because if it wasn't us, these drones would have been shot out the sky. These drones would have been intercepted or something. Um, the problem would have been rectified. If it is another foreign country, um, they've done a good job, because in order to invade the United States, probably the best way would be through a drone attack to soften up the interior of the United States. But I don't think that it's a foreign power. I really don't, because if you and I was in the military, all right. I wasn't those top secret, information guy. I was just I wasn't even infantry. I wanted to be infantry, but anyway, that's another story. My moms wouldn't let me join if I chose infantry. So I'm just letting you know, I'm not that top secret squirrel type of a guy, that information guy, right? That secret information type guy. But what I can say is that our military is very good with keeping outside threats away. We have the Coast Guard, we have the Navy. There's military bases that are by the coast. You had to get past multiple layers, and mind you, these are stealthy drones. They don't have radio signal. They if they are detected, they turn the lights off. But that's another giveaway too, because if you're sneaking into a foreign adversary, a foreign nation, why would you fly in with the lights on? Obviously, they probably want to see what the reaction is in the American public and all of that. I just think that this has the United States hands written all over it. I think that they're trying to see what the reaction would be if there was some type of large scale drone invasion of the U.S. through the coast. I mean, over the ocean and onto the coasts. I think that it's United States testing out stealth drones and air to, sea to air capabilities with drones. I think that these drones are flying up out of the sea with some either underwater mothership or either underwater base, and they're seeing if they are detected, can they avoid detection? Can they avoid and seek out people that spot them, and then, all right, now it's time to go dark, turn the lights off. They have some type of capabilities to where if other enemies fly drones, that they can zap them and kill them dead. and drop them out of the sky by zapping that battery. I just think that this has the United States hands written all over it. If you want more videos like this, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.